Whoop.
Hey everybody, welcome to TFT, Tarot for Today, Divine Dabblings with
Oberon.
me, Banshee. When I
Hello.
say welcome everybody, welcome to the two of you.
Hey, it's okay. I can go to work
Oh,
early.
there's Libra.
Hi,
Libra. Good morning. All right. Well, I'm going to slowly get the card of the collective shuffled here.
All right.
See if anybody else shows up.
Yeah, slow morning here. Who knew?
Yeah, I know. You'd think everybody would want a happy message with all the bad stuff going on right now. Jeez.
Silence is golden.
Sorry you're going through some stressful times, Jackie. I saw the chat there.
Well, last night was a black cat party at a local bar in the town we used to live in. We lived in a small town called Hamtramck
Silly.
before we moved down here. And it's a Polish or diverse enclave. But there's a bar there that opened up in the last couple of years called the Black Salt Bar, specifically catering to witches, pagan, emo kind of crowd. We have not been there yet, but we know where the bar is because we lived like about 4 blocks. We could walk there.
We lived there, yeah.
We lived there. Hi, Kara.
Hey,
And
Kara.
so I saw it on Facebook that they were having a black cat party. A couple friends of ours did go and said they had a good time, but they had to wait. It was like really crowded. You know, the bar scene is pretty much a young people scene anymore. And
Well-
our friends aren't even that young anymore either.
What Mr. O has pointed out to me lately is that despite some of the real, what do I want to say?
Kitschy?
No, conservative and, scary elements going on that attack people at the drop of a hat. Witches seem to be coming out more in Michigan. There's been a number of witches' nights out.
Yeah.
And whether they're true witches doing it or other people
Kitschy stuff.
adopting that, it's really interesting to see all of this.
There's been 4 or 5 at least in the last and coming up over the next month or so. And they're in like, little downtown areas that are, quaintish, in our area, quainter, older downtowns. And it just seems like it's all about the fun. There's some vendors with all the usual, soaps and incenses and whatever.
We've not gotten involved in any of that
Not really.
as of yet. And it could be because of the season, obviously. Maybe people feel more comfortable coming out at this time of year.
Well, there's cover because it's the Halloween season,
Right.
so everybody can say, "Oh, I'm just having fun."
So,
Like being burned at the stake.
yeah, Sonny
my idea of
hasn't
fun.
been feeling well lately. He's been
Yeah.
throwing up a bit, so I'm kind of watching him.
Poor Sonny.
But
Poor
he
Sonny.
seems fine now that he's gotten it out of his system again. All right. I'm sorry. I
here,
shuffled
boy.
these to death now. Let's see.
Oh,
Oh,
he's
boy.
such a bother. We don't think it is. He seems to have sprung back, but I personally think that he
don't know.
eats really fast, and then he doesn't always want to hold it down.
I don't know.
I'm not sure why he does that because there's always plenty of food for all 3 of them.
Well, it's the 4 of water, also known as the 4 of cups.
Beautiful.
Using the Good Tarot by Colette Baron Reed. Let's see. Water.
Very ephemeral kind of image there.
Yeah. Dreaming and introspection, contemplation, trusting in the abundance of opportunities. A lull in the action offers a chance for me to dream even bigger than before. Whenever plans turn out not to have come to fruition as expected, I feel secure knowing that even greater things may await me. The universe conspires on my behalf, and disappointment and sadness will wash through me if I simply let them flow. I trust that Spirit has many ways of responding to my desires, and what I seek can take a variety of forms. I have faith in perfect timing and divine order. I think it's important to dream, take time to daydream, take time to introspect. We don't give ourselves enough time to do that anymore. Oh, I do. I always have, even before retirement. But, it's really important to give yourself that time, those moments of reflection, and also not to take, setbacks too hard. There's always something else waiting for you out there. So if something's not working out, maybe grasp that next opportunity that, seems like a good one that's coming your way.
Nice. And, the Four of Cups is really about maybe, a transcendent moment in a sense. The idea of feeling a wealth of emotionality around you, but also some clarity, hopefully, towards what some of these things are. There's only one of these things that can ultimately make you happy.
Yeah. So that's what we have for the collective. And that's good advice, Violet, except for one thing. He doesn't like any changes being made to the food routine.
He will stop eating and then require attention.
Or he gets really weird. And because we tried this before, and he got really sick and strange. That's where we had to take him to ER, cat ER.
And it was $1,000 bill.
Yeah, so we're not going to shake up his routine. Anything that's different, like if we closed him in the bathroom or somewhere else
he wigs out.
It would, yeah. And that's the only place we could really close him up here, unless we threw him in the basement. And I don't think he'd like that either.
Well, I don't think we would like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's an odd one. It might just be because he's a boy cat. Boy cats can be a little odder. My mom had a couple boy cats. Well, he's a boy cat too, though.
And orange.
But
yeah.
Thanks.
I get you.
Okay, as I was trying to say, my mom had a couple cats that were male, not an orange cat, and they go through sometimes an emotional thing when they feel the other cat gets more attention. There was a word that was used that I'm not going to use because some people would say, like, oh, that's bad, but it's a way a clinician would describe.
That's his mom.
Emotional retardation is what the vet told her. It's an emotional retarding of a cat.
So clearly that was long ago when people used off-color words.
Hi, Wendy. Hey, people are joining us. Hello, everyone.
Oh, yeah, Black Moon. Hey.
Black Moon,
Wendy.
yeah. Thanks for joining us. All right.
All right. Thanks for just clarifying that, but I should have recognized you. Good.
I don't.
Cool.
But
right, because he's, yeah.
I'm not on Twitter. She is.
But I tell him lots of stuff. I try to keep him informed.
Too much.
Oh. Well, whatever.
It's okay. And Lilith has joined us too. Hey, how you doing this morning? Hello to everyone. I noticed Libra snuck in and Kara. I think I said hi to those guys. So let's get started.
Yeah, see, Kara, it already threw up a red flag when you wrote that. I had to say, show the comment. Right, words have meaning today, and, words maybe we were comfortable using years ago, are not acceptable today. And I respect that. I don't know if that's a reason to ban old movies that have these words or things that. I think we get carried away. We need to be informed about our past in order to not repeat the mistakes of the past. And so, and in my mind, regardless of how careful we are with words, look at how badly prejudices exist today. I mean, it's out of control, as we see with what's been going on recently in our country. So, but this is happy hour. We're going to think happy thoughts and not those words, Mr. O.
That's right.
All right. And let's move on. We all need some happiness today.
First step is Jackie.
Yes. Hi, Jackie.
Hey, Jackie. And sorry about the shredder ripper lately. Let's see if we can put a little
let's try to get you some happy thoughts here.
And we use the Spirit Within, is that it? Or no, the Light Seers.
The Light Seers,
yes. The Light Seers Tarot. This is our fourth copy of the deck because it
That is still the older deck. The newer
third one?
one's
Okay.
upstairs.
Well, we have 4 copies because we wear through them.
We have really worn through this deck time and time again. And the only other deck that I've been replacing, and I just replaced it not that long ago, is my Spirit Within Tarot, which I use for my Material Matters show. That's got a different kind of texture to the cards, and it doesn't wear well.
Jackie, you're the King of Swords.
Wow.
You may have to take some really positive but direct action to solve some of the issues maybe in your life at this time. But this card says you've got it. This card says you really are masterful. You receive information from a variety of sources. The Swords and the King of Swords is about mental clarity, mental acuity, learning things, learning how to do the right things with the knowledge you have. This is what Spirit has for you today.
Well, Jackie, I think here this is a sure sign that, he said you need to take action or make a choice, a move, a decision. And happiness comes through doing that, because it's as if thinking about and dwelling on maybe some of the things that are stressing you out, for example, is no longer a good answer here. Gather the facts, make sure you're being fair-minded and objective in your approach, and let loose and cut to the chase here and just set boundaries if you have to. Make decisions that are right for you, and you're perfectly capable of doing that. The King of Swords is here to say, now's the time. Now's the time to let go of the stress and just take action. Sometimes we're stressed because there is a need to do something, and we got to do it. And once we do it, we feel like a load has been lifted. Even if it's a hard thing to do, even if it's a hard choice to make, even if it's, if you know that some people may not take it well, it's better to get it all out there and, let it go.
All right.
So good luck with that.
Thanks, Jackie. And you're welcome too. And
Libra.
Libra, that's right.
Hi, Libra.
Hi, Libra.
Did I miss Lilith? Hi, Lilith.
Shame on you.
Shame on me.
So Mr. O does have to go to work this afternoon. Noon to 5 our time. So I don't think that's going to be a problem today. Unless everybody shows up at 11:45. Oh no, that's interesting.
Huh.
I had a weird dream last night too.
Did you?
Recently. Yeah, I did. I had a dream somebody was watching me, and
Oh.
I felt a sense of peril.
Huh.
But I didn't think it was human. I thought I was connecting.
And you know what? Since I had the dream that I couldn't remember, that I knew I dreamt something, I haven't dreamt since. And I feel the veil is thinning, but I haven't dreamt since that time. So I don't know if something else is going to come through or not.
It felt really alien, like it didn't feel like it was alive, but it didn't feel like it was dead. It just sort of felt like it was alien, like just not really, connected to our world necessarily. I don't know. The veil's definitely thinning, you're right.
Make sure to get your
Seems
deck.
like some years it
Don't leave
happens.
home without it, Violet.
It seems like some years it seems more often it's happening a little earlier. And I know certain metaphysicians and people feel there is a reason why the veil may be thinning earlier.
I just feel people, people have differences with this, because I have always felt the veil thinning before fall equinox, and usually it's fallen after that the veil is thinning more, but it's always been like sometime in probably like the second week of September, where suddenly I just start dreaming, things start opening up, or I'm feeling things around me, or I'm more in touch with my divination stuff. So I think it's different for people how they feel the seasonal changes.
Libra, the Hierophant.
The Hierophant. Well, this is a time for structure. This is a time for, I think Spirit is saying happiness comes through doing things, I don't want to say in a routine way, but in a traditional way, in a way you've always done them, where you feel comfortable with, that just seems to work for you. I've always said, why fix things that aren't broken, right? So if things work for you the same old way you're doing things and it's fine for you, then why change up? Resist the temptation to change, either your mindset or the way you're doing something right now, if it truly works for you.
Libra, the Hierophant, I think, is here to say, really, keep with the status quo at this time. This is saying, really, there's a sense to the order or precision that you may feel around you in the world, like things seem to be bound by certain rules or traditions or situations. These are actually good for you. They're going to really help you. You should probably align yourself to the things that you feel bring foundation or structure, is what this message is. And so, in other words, if there are any maybe flighty ideas, you're thinking like, hey, you only live once, I should, run out and do this thing. Really think about it, because there may be some unintended consequences. This is sort of saying, at least for this next week ahead, maybe kind of stick to the script.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's what we have for you. Oh, that's cute, Violet. Yeah, Wendy, I always feel it when I feel it, and it just doesn't always tie into the exact turn of the wheel. Especially this time of year. But then I'm always ahead of the curve a little bit with some of this natural order of things. I just wanted to talk a little bit because, for example, after winter solstice, the light returns. But I experienced the light returning a lot sooner than people. Not during then, but come January, early in January, I start noticing it. I start noticing the shift, the little subtle shifts of the days getting longer and stuff like that. And some people, I remember at work saying at one time how, I can really feel that the lights, it's getting lighter now, faster. And people would look at me like I'm crazy. It's still dark January, blah, blah, blah. But no, it's just the way it hits you and how in tune you are with, with nature. And I always feel that I'm a real nature witch here, I'm very much into the natural cycles and rhythms of things.
Okay, so we are on Kara?
We are on Kara.
Is it? I don't even know.
Yeah, we did Libra.
Okay, well, I don't know the list. I don't have it in front of me.
Okay, I
like
thought you were
do.
looking at it there. I thought you were looking at it.
There it is, Kara.
Was I supposed to shuffle for this one or you?
I don't know. You can shuffle because I'm going to take a small break for a moment.
A coffee break?
No, there's no more coffee.
Oh, no.
Well, there's some in my
goodness.
cup. This would be called a bathroom break.
Well, I'm actually done shuffling. So I'll wait a few minutes for him and just remind people that we have a show tomorrow, live show from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we'll answer any question, within reason. And, we also have my Material Matters show, which is from 10 a.m. And I'm live in the chat with Mr. O. We aren't live. It's a video presentation. But I like to go over maybe some of the cards, maybe all the cards, depending on the timing, and chat with people. So do come to that show and chat with me. Have some coffee. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh. All right. Well, I had already shuffled and cut, so I'm sorry.
I think you should go ahead with it. And I'm back. Sorry about that, everyone.
All right. So here is the card. It's the Nine of Pentacles.
Awesome card.
The Nine of Pentacles is a great card to get. Kara, my goodness. So be happy with what you have accomplished. Sometimes we don't think we've done much in life. But if you really go back and look at things that you have done and accomplished, even minuscule, sometimes little things mean a lot. When I look back at my life, I realize some of the little steps and some of the little things I did early on in my life set me up for some of the things that I'm involved in and doing today. And so, and some of the successes I've had today. So, I never thought of myself as a leader, but things that I did in childhood, I began to realize, well, but you used to do this, and you used to organize this group, and you used to do that. And so it all starts to make sense. Sometimes it's good to take stock. Happiness comes from taking stock of where you are and what got you here, and, where it can take you from here.
Well, Kara, when I look at this card, it's the Nine of Pentacles. I just want to sing to you. You've got to get yourself back to the garden. Sorry about that warbling.
We've got the singers back again. It's your first song for the day.
That means somebody may show up.
And we're almost through the list. Oh, you... Well, we'll see.
It's officially happy hour. Yes, that's right. Violet knows. I know, I love that song. Sometimes I think I actually like Joni's version, who wrote the song, better than the Cosby, Stills, and Nash one, but I like them both. Thanks, Wendy. So anyways, yes, you got to get back to the garden, Kara. This is saying really enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself and what you have, even if you don't have a garden, even if you don't like putting your fingers down in the earth and pulling weeds or planting tulip bulbs or whatever it is you do. This is saying really enjoy comfort and enjoy a sense of welcome. It's sort of a sense of solitude, but it's a sense of protectiveness too. I don't know if that makes sense. That's what I feel about that card. So feel secure, feel the weight or gravity of those who love you around you, whether they're physically present or not, and figure out what you can continue to manifest.
Oh, heck, Mr. O, we're always seeing different things when we look at these cards, aren't we?
Uh-huh.
Even the Nine of...
Or I'm making it up.
Or you're... Intuitively.
Indeed.
All right.
Hi, Raj.
Oh, Rajaswari. Hi, good to see you.
Good to see you. And you're welcome, Kara.
All right. So we're on Wendy. Let's see what
Hey,
we have
Wendy.
for you. Okay, this has been a day already. I stepped into some of Sunny's throw up. That was my wake up. Thanks for doing that so close to the bed, Sunny.
So, Black Moon and Tarot, I think you also follow us on Instagram too. I'm pretty sure I see your stuff there. So, today, you get the sun.
Woo!
Look at that. You get the sun. So, the sun is shining on you. The sun is saying there's success in store for you. There's maybe a sense of illumination, like you're finding out something really important, maybe something you've been trying to pierce through, or it's just coming to you regardless. It feels like maybe if there are any conditions that need to be cleared up health-wise or logistics-wise, they're going to do that. The sun's warmth just sort of bakes away certain problems or situations and kind of brings a freshness that you deserve.
Wow, talk about happiness and happy
Good
cards.
Day, sunshine.
I mean,
it's Wendy's fault.
The sun brings happiness, number one. So I think look at her, with her arms open wide, receiving that light, receiving that illumination, as Mr. O suggests. Also receiving, what the sun has to offer us: vitality, strength, good health. So this is a time too to maybe get outdoors, enjoy some sunshine, before the fall sets in. Before the fall sets in earnest, and we start getting a lot more of those gray days. This is a time to enjoy some sun, soak it in. This is such a card of happiness and success too. So almost anything you're working on right now is either bringing you some great happiness or joy, or there is some success coming to you for your efforts. So a positive card all the way around. You can't say anything too bad about the sun, whether it's upright or reversed, really. So the message is pretty clear that this is a happy time for you coming. So enjoy. Wow, I love it.
Yeah, you're like us then, because I definitely am a burner, Wendy. I definitely burn. And I don't favor getting out a lot in the heat and in the sun.
Well, and with my cancer now, I really have to be careful of exposure to sunlight. I can get some, but these really hot days where you're feeling that burning, searing energy of the sun, I am sure that's not too good for my skin. So, because I'm more susceptible to skin cancer and I have to watch it, but I love the sun. I love letting it in the house. I love sitting outdoors in the shade and just enjoying a bright sunny day. So, yeah, get out and enjoy.
Being Anglo-European descendant sorts, we just have those kind of skins that may burn more. One of my siblings about 20-some years ago already had a
facial cancer?
A facial cancer, neoplasm, whatever they call that, skin cancer, which was removed and was, not significant. But it's just one of those things that scares me, it's like it's in my family, so.
So, but you're right. This is the perfect time. And especially now, we're like literally for the next week, just in the low 80s. The low 80s all week long. And it's going to be sunny, partly cloudy, no rain. So there's going to be a lot of opportunities for me to get outdoors. So I love it. Good message for you today. Thanks for stopping in.
Take care, and thanks for stopping by.
Virtually, of course.
Good probably practice, Well,
I have a dermatologist now, and I really like him. I at first wasn't sure. I thought maybe he was just kind of bleeding money off of me, but he really seems to care about my cancer and what it could do to my skin, and also he took seriously my recent problem with my swollen legs more seriously than my other doctors, which I think I really respect. So I'm keeping him.
We worked in the medical industry for about 15 years. We were in a research area, medical libraries. And so we mostly are on the side of science and medicine. We don't necessarily feel there's a lot of quackery or theft out there. But people like us are basically trained to be able to mediate this information and to understand how to look for peer-related stuff. Sure, there's always the likelihood that there are some things going on that are not totally forthright, but you got to go with what you can go with. You can't necessarily invent something and say that's reality. And there's too many people who are trying to do that, who are just saying, no, it's this, and they don't have any evidence. They don't have any realistic evidence there.
Well, while what he's saying is true, I agree with you, Wendy. Good doctors are hard to find.
Yeah.
Even specialists who deal with conditions, rare conditions like my cancer. You're right. And I'm debating whether it's time to switch doctors. I've loved my doctor for years. He's been good, but I have a feeling he's just not that great with more elderly patients. And now that I've reached that...
And he's our age.
And he's our age. I know. But, there are some doctors who are... They're just better with different populations, and I feel that.
Having said that, we're not elderly, but, we're in our late 60s, and
we're elderly.
The new late 60s is not necessarily, our parents' late 60s or whatever. We're a little bit better off, generally speaking.
talk to those who retire people early and stuff.
Hey,
So
we've had this doctor for pretty much one full turn of Saturn, 28 years.
we've had
or
them a long
thereabouts.
time. All right. Let's see. We're on Lilith. Hi, Lilith.
Well, they have a lot of bills to pay back too, Kara. I mean, medical school and other educations gives them that same big bill that a lot of other students have too.
Okay, hey, Lilith, you
Lilith.
have one of my favorite looking cards of the Lightseers Tarot, Justice. I love that split image there, you know, of the woman both in light and in dark. Justice can be both, right? You know, justice can be harsh, justice can be severe. But the thing is here, justice can also be about balance. And balancing that light and dark within you is really, maybe Spirit is saying, can bring you the happiness and contentment you're searching for right now. Seek balance in your life. In whatever seems to be amiss, out of balance, out of sort, it's time to bring it back into, you know, into an even keel, trying to get things more stable. So I feel that with this card, that happiness comes through that right now.
I wouldn't want to lose sight of this beautiful card's imagery too, because I like that balance angle. I like the fact that the light and the dark are both the same. I am fearfully and woefully made, Robert Blake. I always love that quote. But I note or draw your attention to the fact that although she's smiling, seems happy, she's holding one edge of the sword in her bare hands. And I think, to me, this is a metaphor saying finding balance can be rough, can be sharp, can maybe cause a little pain, but ultimately it's worth it, Lilith.
Yeah, it's funny you bring that up because I was just looking at her hands, Mr. O, and I was going to comment that when you often see the Justice card, the woman holding the scales, or whoever's holding the scales, is holding it with one hand, right? Mm-hmm. Here, she's got the sword balancing the scales with both hands on either side.
Yeah, it's a cool image.
Perfect balance. And he's right, you know, one of those ends is sharp. The other one's the easy end to hold on to it with, you know. So I feel here that's true. It's not always easy creating balance in our lives. And also it's not always easy treating everybody objectively and fairly. You know, to be even-handed, we have to set aside...
Even-handed, love
yeah,
it.
To set aside... prejudices and biases internal that we have in our lives. So there's that too. So I mean, yeah, it's not going to be easy sometimes, but you can do it, and you will achieve happiness through obtaining that balance. Good luck with that, Lilith.
Best wishes. And now we're on Rajaswari.
All right. Hey, Raj.
Is it my turn or yours?
Oh.
I did it, didn't I? Because I opened, right?
I guess. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead and do it. It doesn't matter.
I don't remember.
Hi, Raj.
Be honest with you, I couldn't remember.
And don't forget...
Wait a minute. Are you sure you did it?
I'm
Didn't
not.
you pull the sun, or did I? You pulled
I pulled the sun. Okay, give him back. It's
Give
so
it, you
important.
can take it again. I'll do that.
It's so important.
It is.
All right, so don't forget we're back on tomorrow, 2 to 4, for our regular live stream in which we will answer questions, usually pulling 3 or more cards if needed. We're also on Thursday nights.
Sonny is very asleep here right now. His eyes are shut. He is motionless. We're just going to let him sleep.
It hasn't been that long time, has it, Raj?
Might have been a week or so. I don't know.
I guess in the world of tarot, that could be a long time. Nope.
That's what I thought. I thought I pulled the Justice card. Okay, thanks, Violet.
We are so beyond that, okay?
He thinks I put too much stock in it, so.
Well, the cards are being shuffled. Does it really matter that it's done by turn? I don't think it does. Here's the Six of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles is talking about flow for you right now.
It is about flow, the flow of the shuffling. I kind of like you pulled that card.
I guess you should continue.
No, you may go ahead. I'm sorry. I just had to laugh when I saw that.
Well, Raj, this is a time maybe where you are feeling like, there's an equanimity perhaps in what you need to use resources for, but also in terms of what you're receiving. And I said resources because I don't want to put this solely in the province of actual physical money, material things. There could be other kinds of resources. Pentacles can cover a lot of things that basically connotate what you have as a prosperity or as belongings in your life. Even a sense of security around your home is something covered by the Pentacles. So I feel this is saying you are in the process of both receiving things and giving things. You're sort of stabilizing your picture, your foundation, if you will. Maybe you are thinking about what you can invest in for more returns for yourself in terms of jobs or other kinds of investments.
Well, and I like this card, and Mr. O often talks about that figure 8 and that flow going back and forth. And in a way you can see that here because it looks as though, to me, I don't know, maybe I'm being silly here, that some of this is definitely flowing back to the hand. That this pentacle here, for example, looks like it might be traveling upwards towards that hand, which is also just about the give and take in life, There's this flow, there's this natural order of things, there's this natural flow. And so what goes out comes back to you. And sometimes that's a good thing, and other times it's a bad thing. But here, it's definitely a happy thing. And so I think right now, this is another form of balance, like justice, but it's different. It's what you put forth, what you put out in the world, you're going to get back to you. And so do right actions, do positive actions. Happiness comes through, making sure that what you want to come to you is what you're putting out and giving to others. And so that's the give and take here, is you want to receive good things back from the world, good things back from other people. In order to do that, you have to act in kind. It's just very simple message here. And powerful, though, but very powerful.
Yeah, a lot of times people say what goes around comes around. And so if you're always outputting negative ideas or emotions or energy, you may attract a lot of that back to yourself. But if you do the opposite, that's what you attract back to yourself.
So good luck with that. I like that card. It's a nice card. And we are on Violet Lotus already. Well, we had a short show today. I don't know where everybody's probably out enjoying the day already.
Could be.
I've been telling Mr. O I want to go to a cider mill. I don't know if I can really walk around the cider mill much, but I do know I want their donuts and cider. So, freshly baked donuts from a cider mill. They're awesome.
Hey, Fiber.
Fiber!
Oh, you're at a big noisy craft fair. Ooh.
Well, you know what? We could pull cards for you and you could go back and view them when you want. Want to do that?
Yeah, we can do that for
We're
Fiber and
a little low
Carl.
on people today, Fiber, so we're going to do that for you.
Yeah, we need you. We need the clients, you and Carl. You came at the right time.
So, whether you can watch it now or not, as soon as we get done with, we'll do it now.
Yes, we'll do it
We'll
right now.
do it right now before Violet Lotus, so, all right.
Thanks for dropping in, and hope you have a good day there at the fair.
Hey, and if nothing else, and you can keep us on your phone, you can at least see the cards we're pulling for you if you can't hear us. I figured you might be busy today.
That's what we thought. We thought you might have mentioned it.
All right, so for Fiber,
Also, just going to remind people to put it up here. This camera.
No, it's okay.
No,
Star.
it's not okay.
Wow.
You're the
Are
star.
you the star at this event, Fiber, that you're at? You know, this is a great card. This is a card of hope. This is a card of destiny. You are truly tied to something right now that really could bring, you know, some of your fondest wishes to reality. So whatever you are attaching yourself to right now, whatever goal, whatever dream, whatever vision you have, it's likely to bring you good things. Make a wish. Make a wish right now and watch it come through. Happiness comes through following your dreams.
You know, sometimes when I look at that star too, I sort of feel like there's a sense of energy, you know, and stars contract and expand over the course of their billion-year lifetime or whatever it is. And so this is also a moment too where other people are also inputting energy, receiving energy. They're sort of like a gestalt of all the energy that is possibly available for what the star intends, which is peaceful solutions to things, a sense of knowing and owning your destiny, or feeling hope. And so all of this is coming to you, and it's coming in a sense of really feeling like it shares with most people in the world, or people of our same magnitude in a sense.
Mm-hmm. You know, a lot of people wish on the stars, and that's fine. This is a time to hook into that wish, so to speak,
Yeah.
and bring it down to earth and bring it into reality.
Fly the kite.
Good luck with that.
All right.
Okay, it's your deal and shuffle for Carl.
So yes, hoping you both have a great day at your festival.
Have fun.
We will be doing the Detroit Witches Ball, the bazaar during the day. We'll be reading cards there. I believe that's Saturday, October 27th. So that'll be a day that there won't be a happy hour. But we're looking off.
That's way
for that.
projected.
Yeah.
And we maybe do one other thing. We're really kind of dialing it down this year. But that doesn't mean we're going to stop doing public events. It just has been that kind of year. We're debating, I've been debating, but I think I'm going to miss the deadline if I don't act soon. I'm doing another program at Convocation in February, but I'm not sure. We may go, though, because Matt Oren and some other big people are coming back, and his book, by the way, fantastic. I am just barely through the first, I got through the introduction and the first part of the first chapter, and I'm loving it. His tarot book is fantastic.
Carl. Alwa's the star. You're the wheel.
Wow.
You're the wheel.
Wow, look at this.
Wheel
Boy,
in the
Fiber,
sky
I hope you
keeps
do
on
see these readings.
turning.
I'll probably just email them just to make sure they check these out, because look at that. You have the Star Fiber, and Carl, you have the Wheel of Fortune.
Whoa.
And
everyone's a star in the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, maybe
it just seems like this is a time to make things happen. You know, for you, Carl, in particular, this is a positive turn of luck. If I recall right, I think at the last show, you didn't have such a happy card, if I recall.
Yeah, it was a little different.
Yeah, it might have been the Five of Pentacles, but I'm
Something.
not sure. I'm not sure, but it was a happy joy card. But this one is saying things are turning now. The wheels are spinning your way. And this is a time to capitalize on that. Make some important moves now. Take some chances now. The universe is saying, hey, this is a time of good luck and good fortune. It doesn't happen often. So why not get on that wheel and ride it?
Good observation, Wendy, because a lot of times we don't have that.
Yeah.
And then we also have a tendency to pull the same cards for different people, you know, not necessarily in a row, but, you know, so it is kind of odd to note that.
Well, no, I'm glad you're pointing that out, because it's true. We had a court card. We did have that King of Swords. But that happens sometimes, where either one suit comes out significantly or whatever. I love looking at things like that, especially with our cards of the day too. I do that online where I'll point out, oh, it looks like it's Pinnacle Palooza this week or Court Cardapalooza.
So, Carl, I don't know if you're that kind of person that plays games of chance, but a lot of times the saying is always, you can't win if you don't play. And so whether this is a game of chance or whether this is a game with maybe different stakes, higher stakes or just different stakes, you can't win it unless you're get involved in it. And so the Wheel of Fortune could also be saying, this is an opportunity coming to you, something to take a chance in that really could spin you towards something better, a lucky, lucky, lucky thing.
Right,
so I want you to feel that.
So happiness comes through good luck and right synchronistic action.
There you go.
In other words, synchronizing with that good luck. Happiness will come through that. So good luck to you.
Good luck, Carl, and both of you. Thanks for dropping in today.
Okay.
So now we are on Violet.
We're on Violet Lotus.
Our long-suffering moderator. I don't know how she puts up with us sometimes, or maybe with me.
I thought you were going to say, I don't know how she puts up with me, which should...
I corrected it.
Which I think would be more appropriate. I'm easy on Violet.
Well, you two are birds of a feather. You're both Aries. Yes. I'm that prickly Scorpio.
Yes, we Aries were commiserating on my anger card today. My anger oracle card. Celtic Fox, or she has a different name now. I keep forgetting. But
I save all that angst normally for when I do Goth Tarot. Wednesdays at 8 a.m. It's my exploration into the shadow issues of our lives. It's not all gloomy and doomy.
Doomy and gloomy.
Gloomy and doomy. And I usually throw in a wonderful little affirmation and shadow work.
Well, nice segue into that, Mr. O.
Why, thank you. Hi, Lena.
Oh, hi, Lena.
We'll
add you next after Violet, but you're very, we never know how many people we're going to get. And we were very low on people today, so we were going to end the show. The Five of Wands, Violet. Wow.
Uh-oh.
Well, you know what? I think this is, happiness comes through engagement, constructive engagement and dialogue with others. Sometimes when we're out there in Twitter, in the Twitterverse or in the Blue Sky universe or Blue Ski universe, we talk to people and we get some good advice. We're looking for answers and we're seeking information, and people have a lot to share. This is a time to engage. This is a time to maybe engage and throw out some of your own ideas and things to people who may have questions that you can answer, or to even get involved in a discussion, a constructive discussion about, whatever, that you can engage and offer, your advice or knowledge.
I feel that's a really good message there. However you engage with other voices, other opinions, points of view, in this situation, it seems like you really have something important or illuminating to share with people. And a part of it is about, basically getting people to take the time to look at that or to listen to the words or whatever. So that's what the struggle is that really you have things to share, but sometimes it's about figuring out the right way to do that sharing, the right medium. Mostly this is a good card for you, Violet.
Positive energy comes through. All of this that's going on here leads to that fire being released. And so I feel here that's the fire of inspiration. That's the fire of ideas and, actions, positive actions that can come through from engaging with others. So I like the way that's depicted on this card. It's really nice. Yeah. All right. Well, let's do Lena, and then we'll pick cards for ourselves, Mr. O.
Is that me or you?
That is you. Absolutely.
Hi, Lena. You're welcome, Violet.
And we'll close the list after Lena. We can't take any more because Mr. O has to run off to work. So we'll do our cards and a namaste blessing and close the show. Mr. O's wearing his bright blue shirt for work. I like that shirt.
Yes, everyone likes it. Somebody called it electric blue, which I don't know.
Does it match your car?
It's kind of...
It's close.
It's close in a way. I think my car is more of a metallic-y, darker blue in a way. But
I think it's close to your little blue jelly bean, as our former trainer called it.
You know, when I was complaining at the desk at LA Fitness yesterday about the person who parked in the handicap.
Oh, you did complain.
Yeah, and the gal there told me that it happens and they can't do anything about it, really, you know. But then I asked her if she was keeping up with our trainer, because I know that they were friends, and she goes, yeah, we're on Facebook together, you know.
Ah, okay.
So that was nice to hear. Thank you, Jackie. Appreciate that.
He looks good in that shirt.
All right, Lena, here we go.
Ooh.
Lena, the message of today is harmony and trust.
Perfect love and perfect trust.
The feelings that maybe to some degree you are feeling yourself aligning with your heart, or that you feel yourself aligning with someone else's heart, is strong today. Maybe this is saying that you feel there's really like an opening up to something or someone, and you really feel harmony and trust and a sense of calmness and protectiveness too, and feeling like things have united in a way.
Well, it's such a beautiful card of harmony, and you know there are a few cards in this deck, not a lot, that really focus on the hands. You know, it doesn't focus on the whole body like we saw with the Six of Pentacles. The hands here, you know, grasped together and creating this flow of rainbows, you know, of happiness. And so happiness comes right now to you, Lena, from connecting with others harmoniously, to you know, to whether it's just on a social level or whether it's on a more business level. This is a time to really connect and share with one another. And I think here something good always develops from that. So this could be, you know, I know lately too, Lena, you'd asked some questions about your love life and relationship. So all I would say here is, I'm not sure that this is a time or a place to say that love is coming into your life, but happiness comes through opening yourself up to being ready to receive love from others, as well as give it back. You know, in a way, that card, the Six of Pentacles, is all about, you know, a material flow, that what you produce and put out in the world, you get back in some tangible form. This is about the love you put out in the world and being open to it, and you will receive it back in that, you know, in like form. So good luck with that. I like that. All right, Mr. O, why don't you pick for me and I'll pick for you. Yeah, Sonny is awake. He's awake.
He finally woke up.
Aw. He likes resting on my arm and my hand, especially when I want to type on my computer. Well.
You fire sign, you're the King of Wands. You are in the lead. You have strength and wisdom and experience at your back, represented by the lion. You have the torch of illumination, like many of the wands that are in this deck on fire. It serves as a symbol or metaphor for the idea that you're breaking into new things, you're finding out new things, you're exploring, and you use this with your own sense of bravery and charisma and sense of your personness, your very strong person sense, and I suppose as an Aries that's true, but I'm getting a little twinge of Leo there because of the lion perhaps, and so it's simpatico, relationship with your fellow fire signs might be adding some strength in certain ways.
So does this mean I have to do a program for convocation? I'm looking at that king, and I whether it's that or
the bottom card says
I rule.
You rule.
Talk
so
about Aries. Look at all this fire energy here. Why am I not
Do
surprised?
it, Pollock.
You threw a bottom card for me? Doggone you. Well, at any rate, I wanted to say when I saw this card that this is about me just running forward on something now with, the wind at my back and, being courageous and brave and striking out with something that I'm very inspired to do. And there's been a couple of projects I have put on the back burner, and one is more of a personal one that I'm wanting to explore and do. It has nothing to do, it's more health related, but I'm definitely ready to get that off the ground too. So I think this is a great card. It's saying happiness comes through being courageous and just marching forward on whatever I've been wanting to bring to fruition here. I like it, to what's inspiring me right now. All
Give
right.
me a good one.
Give you a good one?
Yeah.
Are you going to be cranky?
No, I'm going to go to work.
And be cranky there.
I don't know. The boss is in today, so that's not likely.
Don't take it out on your clients.
Speaking of clients, I have a lot of older clients, and they're very bright, they're very sharp, they're very with it, they're smart, intuitive, good readers, obviously. And one's an older gal, she's probably around 80, and she's originally from Massachusetts. She lived in some very historic areas. She said that she could walk to where, literally a few blocks to where the Lexington battle back in the colonial days took place. And then we talked about Salem a little bit because she was from Massachusetts, and I guess Salem really weirds her out, and she misunderstands witchcraft Wicca totally. I didn't feel it was my place to really do that. I'm at a public desk, but I just kind of, went along with it. But it was sad because I felt she was really a very intelligent person. So anyway.
Here we go with reversing polarities again. I am the king of wands, and he is the queen of Pentacles.
I am such
Sorry
a queen,
to get you the Queen of Cups.
I am such a queen,
Yes.
Just call me Queenie, everyone.
But this is very suitable for you, Happiness comes to taking a real down-to-earth approach to things right now. And also by taking care of yourself more, Mr. O, doing that exercise you need to do more regularly. And also maybe even reconnecting with the Earth Mother. I know we talked about how hard it is to get out in the sun and stuff, but maybe in the fall it is time to do something more outdoorsy and be outside and connect again with nature.
I'm the killer queen, gunpowder, gelatine, dynamite with a laser beam, guaranteed to blow your mind. Anytime. Thank you, Wendy. I don't know if you know this, but there's a tradition where I do my fabulous, singing on happy hour.
And he won't let me sing, but I try to sing once in a while. But the thing is that he also is, how should I say, prompted by people's little subtle cues in the audience.
Like yours. Yours was not that subtle, Wendy.
So people sometimes feed him song little tips or hints, and He runs with it.
It's karaoke.
Karaoke.
Hey, maybe we should team up and do that.
You know, we thought we've been having some crazy ideas of things
Thank
to do, either as a Zoom meeting or otherwise. And he, of course, has come up with this karaoke idea. So,
we'll sing the major arcana.
who knows what October will bring? We want to do some different things in
And
October.
look, she loves the singing, unlike someone.
Well, that's nice. I try to quiet him down because I don't know. From my end, I don't know.
I'm tone deaf. I'm flat. I'm sharp.
But that's the message. Happiness comes through that connection with
thank
Earth,
you.
connection with your body, and doing what's right for it, etc. All right, that's what we have. Oh, we have a namaste blessing for everybody. We can't forget
we're going to
that.
get out of here. It's after 11.
We can't forget the namaste
But
blessing.
we want to give you a namaste blessing.
Mr. O, why don't you shuffle and let me pull
Oh,
one?
that sounds awesome, Wendy. We want to do that. We
wow.
want to do that. We want to
Okay.
do that. We want to do karaoke.
Yeah. So, I don't know. It might be Zoom, but it might be Google Meetings or whatever they call it, because I get more time, free time on Google Meetings. Zoom will only give me 40 minutes free, and Google Meetings gives me up to an hour, which I think is better. So, I may go with that. And it's really easy to connect up with that. So,
Namaste, everyone.
to get a
Thank you
group
for
going
coming.
for that. All right, let me grab a card. Oh, I got one here. Oh, what a nice card. Okay, show it. And it's the blessings of good fortune. Woohoo!
Sing
I
it,
like
sister.
it. Should I play the lottery today? No. Rich and rewarding experiences bring you increased spiritual awareness at this time. Good fortune flows to you as your third eye opens. You are inspired, feeling totally at peace. Life is a beautiful tapestry woven in the threads of love. Wow, isn't that beautiful?
That's
So
very
it's
beautiful.
really talking about good fortune in a more spiritual sense, and just feeling the bounty and love that's available here now. I mean, we don't have to roll the roulette wheel in life. We just have to experience life to the fullest, because it has so many good things to offer. Namaste, everybody. I want to thank everybody for coming today. It was a small group, but hey, it was fun, and it was a great group. And we always have a great time on the Happy Hour show. So
You're
thank
welcome.
you. And good to see you, Wendy. Good to see everybody. Take care. Good to see Fiber and Carl just drop in.
Yeah. That was fun. I hope they have a good day.
Yeah. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your day, and hopefully we'll see you tomorrow at our live show.
I want to do Full on the Hill, Violet.
You want to do it now?
I don't know the words off the top of my head.
All right. Well, take
Bye.
care, everybody. Do you have a goodbye song? No.
No. I'm sorry. I'm not prepared.
Yes. I want to get him on the spot. See? Okay. Ooh.
Goodbye song. Do you have one?
No, I don't. I don't.
Not even one?
No. Oh, well.
Wendy, do you have a goodbye song?
Sound of Silence. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
I've come to
Talk
talk to
with
you
you
again.
again.
Because
Because
a
a vision
vision
softly
softly
creeping. That's one of my favorite songs. I used to
And
sing
the
it
vision
all the
that
time,
was
start to
planted in my
finish.
head.
Anyway, time to get silent. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. We'll see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.